Hi, good morning. Whenever you are watching this video, I am in the beautiful island of Lombok. That is the island which is very close to Bali in Indonesia. There are not many tourists here, and that's also one of the beauties here. And you can see a pristine beach. There are many beaches here in the south, a really nice ocean full of fish and different other organisms, and indeed also nice people, at least those we met so far. So if you are somewhere in Indonesia in the future, don't skip Lombok. Today's video is about health and fitness, surprisingly, and many people ask me, well Dan, what do you do to stay healthy and fit? Because you seem to, look reasonably good, even you are 46. I'm turning 47 actually this year in November. So you look reasonably good, you seem to be fit and also happy. So what do you do? And it's not an easy topic because it's a bit complex. I have lots of friends who are fit and healthy, so it's definitely possible. I also have a lot of friends who are not fit and they struggle with it. So let me then share with you what do I do and see for yourself whether it makes any sense. And the main thing I think is motivation. Motivation to live life in a right way. Motivation to wake up and exercise every day. Motivation to eat healthy. I think this motivation is critical, and everybody has a different story in terms of motivation. For me, it's really about being able to do what I like to do, be fit enough to do all the activities with kids, like climbing the trees and going to different kind of treetop parks, high rope courses, because my son really enjoys that. I love spending my time in the water, in the ocean like this, with my daughter. So if I am fit, I can do that. On the other hand, if I'm not, then I struggle, and kids have to be on their own, and I don't like it. I really like to be there with them and experience that. So that's one side of motivation, and the second side of motivation is that I really want to live a very active life and do a lot of activities for myself. Free diving, scuba diving, sailing are the most important ones for me. Also skiing in the winter. And again, if I am fit and healthy, I can do all those activities. If I am not, then of course my ability to do these things is compromised. And the third element for me, I guess, is I have this faint idea that I'd like to live like that for another 20 years. So when I get older, I really want to be able to do all this, keep doing stuff which I like, and I have this idea that if I stay fit and healthy, then I will be able to carry on like this for another 20 or so years. So that's motivation. Second big topic is food. What do we eat? I think this is not easy at all, because all these nutritional advices are changing. I'm not a nutritionist myself, so the only thing I can say is what do I do, and I try not to eat a lot of red meat. I think red meat is just misused in Western civilization. I eat red meat maybe once or twice a month, and I try to eat always red meat which comes from some kind of sustainable or organic farms, because I believe the way how they feed those animals is very important. Of course, some people don't eat meat because they don't like these animals to be killed. I think this is very respectable reason. It doesn't play so much role for me, I must say, but it's really about health. You can read a book called The China Study, when they really talk about how unhealthy it is to eat a lot of red meat. I eat fish. I try to eat balanced diet, and I try to limit sugar as much as possible, and that's how it works for me. Third element is happy life. Now you see that it gets even more complicated. Well, what is happiness? And probably that requires another video to think about what is happiness. But indeed, I think happiness is important, and I will leave it up to you to find the way how to stay happy. With my family, we try to spend a lot of time in the nature, if it is by the ocean or in the forest. We believe that living close to nature is healthy, and it really keeps my mind clear and happy. So living close to nature. And then the last point is sport or fitness. So what do? I stretch every morning. I think this is incredibly important. I spend 5 minutes every morning, even if I don't have time for anything else, with stretching, because I believe that flexible body is one of the key elements of staying fit and healthy. I hope you stretch too. If not, do some stretching every morning. Again, it doesn't take more than 5 minutes to stretch your body and make it, keep it flexible. If you don't have any stretching program, then you can go on my website and sign up. You will get a free link with an easy stretching program. So that's one very important element which doesn't take so much effort. Second, I do my XFIT program, so the core strengths and body flexibility exercise, probably 2 to 3 times a week. Depends on, again, how much time I have, but I try to do it 2 or 3 times a week. I think you can do yoga, you can do Pilates, anything which is combination of strengthening and flexibility makes sense, and that is what keeps me fit. And then I swim once or twice a week, not very long distances. I really don't like it. I can't really bring myself into, like doing laps and laps in the pool. In the ocean I can swim for a bit longer, because that, keeps me motivated. And then I would once or twice a week go for a run. Of course, here in Bali is easy. I just come out of our house and run in rice paddies or in the forest. But of course, when I was living in Dubai, I ran on the street in the area where we were living, and when I am in Prague, in Czech Republic, I run in the streets of the city. I find some park and run there. If I'm on for a meeting in London, I look at the map close to my hotel, and then I find a park. There's so many beautiful parks, and I run there. So there is no excuse. You can run anywhere you are, you can stretch anywhere you are. And I think this is the big topic also for my program. So I don't want this sound to be as a promotion for XFIT, but and I would be very happy if you find a different way how to exercise and stay fit. But the main topic is that there is no excuse. You can exercise in the hotel room, at home on the carpet. You can go running outside in the city streets, find a park. It doesn't have to be such a beautiful place like here, where you can of course run on the beach. So that's it. That's what I do to stay fit and healthy. Motivation, sport and fitness, healthy food, a happy life, and live close to the nature. So you see, it's not that complicated after all. Indeed, if you live completely unhealthy life, then to change into everything what I said is difficult. But I believe that's not the case. I believe that you already are living a somewhat healthy life, and if you feel like there is anything missing, then you can change it. And I believe that improvement comes in steps, so don't try to change everything at the same time, but have a look at your life, write down what you think is healthy and what you think is not, and then have a look at what can you do today, not tomorrow, but today, and carry on with it, so that you can do more of healthy stuff and less of unhealthy stuff. And if you write it on a piece of paper or in your iPad or iPhone and look at it occasionally, put it on your fridge or something, then I assure you that you will live healthier life. Thank you for watching. I hope you'll do something for yourself. For me, time has come now to do some stretching on the beach and maybe go for a swim. So let's get on with it. My name is Dan Frolets. I'm the author of X-Fit Core Strength and Body Flexibility Fitness Program for busy people. If you like my videos, then scroll down and give me a like or share a comment, anything you like to ask me, and I promise I'll get back to you on that. And of course, I'd appreciate if you share my videos with anybody you think can benefit. Have a great day.